Morning everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I'm with you with the area of AFM. So today we are going to talk about accounting and financial management for bankers, and this is the first class for the basics of accounting. That means we are starting from the scratch about accountancy. So from today onwards, I'll be starting with the particular series there. In this series, I'll be covering up the various chapters. So I'm starting with the first chapter itself of Module A. So today we'll be talking about what is accounting, how does the accounting work, why was there a need for accounting, and are there any branches, advantages, disadvantages. So that's something I would be covering in this particular session along in the form of MCQs. So whatever we are looking forward to, let's start with it. Acha. So here comes the first question, everyone. The first question talks about the area of what is the primary purpose of accounting according to the definition of American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. If I talk about AICPA, AICPA had given multiple definitions for different areas. So the basic definition for accountancy is also given by them, which is widely accepted. In their definition, they have talked about the um, process of accounting, what exactly accounting is, which includes, first of all, identifying things, whether it belongs to the business or not. Then the further point, when we are classifying it, then we are recording it, then we are, first of all, we are recording it, then we are classifying it, then we are analyzing it, then we are communicating whatever we have decided. कि अच्छा, this is our interpretation, and then we are putting it in front of people कि देखिए, the books of accounts looks like this, and this is what has happened. So according to us, this would be the situation. According to the accounting of this particular scenario, this is the ultimate output that is coming up. Now the point comes is, what is the primary purpose of accounting according to the definition of AICPA? To manage the human resources, to communicate business results with financial health, to create the artistic financial statements, or to classify and summarize the non-financial statements. See, when we talk about AICPA, AICPA has prepared the entire uh, definition even, which ends with communication. We communicate whatever our books of accounts looks like to the ultimate users. So the ultimate users can see it ki whatever we are doing in the business. So when we talk about this era, the correct answer would be to communicate the business results and the financial health. We're trying to share the particular financial health with the people ultimately. So in this case, the correct answer would be to communicate the business results and the financial health. Here comes the next question. Just a moment. Okay, I hope the question is visible. According to Kizo and Wayhand, what are the key aspects of accounting? First is a service activity providing quantitative financial information and analytical discipline, defining, measuring, classifying, and summarizing the data, and information system collecting and communicating economic information, one, two, three, or all of the above. So when we talk about Kiso and Wayhand, they have also given a definition of accounting. So as per their accounting definition, what is the point that they are covering? A service which is quantitative in nature, an analytical disciplines which defines the analytical way of working, or it is an information system collecting and communicating economic information, then or all of the above. So overall, if I say, it's actually all of the above, considering the facts. First of all, you get the information. That means you're looking at the quantitative and financial information. First of all, you identify, then you measure, then you classify, then you summarize. Okay? Then you collect the information, and ultimately you have to communicate it. You have to tell the people, na, this is my books, these are my books of accounts. So that's what you cover in this. Okay. So the correct answer is all of the above. Okay. So, next point, how does the area of bookkeeping differ from accountancy? How does it differ from accountancy, everyone? When we talk about the area of bookkeeping, how is it different from that of accountancy overall? They aren't the same, na? See, bookkeeping is the base. Through bookkeeping, we record the books of accounts. Through accountancy, we do not, we actually, the recording which is already done, that is, the recording of the books of accounts which is already done, is evaluated through accountancy. So basically, the first step to the accountancy is the area of bookkeeping. Okay. So the first point would be, how does the bookkeeping differ from accountancy? The first step to the accounting area is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping talks about the area where they say that we are recording everything from scratch. Journal, ledger, trial balance. First of all, we are trying to find out whether it belongs to the business or not. What are we exactly talking about? And then accountancy is basically the next level of it. So bookkeeping includes accountancy. Accountancy includes bookkeeping. Both are the same, or neither includes the other. So in this case, the correct answer would be accountancy includes bookkeeping. In actual, na, there are three levels. In our book, where they've talked about bookkeeping and accountancy only, but there are 3 points. First is bookkeeping, second is accounting, third is accountancy. So, in the first point, bookkeeping is noting the books of accounts. Accounting is noting down the process in terms of the financial statements. And when we have noted the financial statements as well, the next level is accountancy. Accountancy talks about the books in such a way that they're talking about the fact that accountancy would be the knowledge that you have accumulated over the period of time. Okay, so this is the point. Batch everyone, from today onwards, we are starting with our AFM batch for May 2024 as well. So, if you are looking forward to it, then kindly go ahead and be there in the first class that will be starting at 7 a.m. Okay. The same is going to be shared in our official YouTube channel as well. Just after this class ends, the session will also start. So kindly be there at 7 a.m. Okay. So in this case, I'll be giving you the orientation, what exactly the syllabus is and how do we cover all those important things regarding the particular exam. Okay. So if possible, then kindly go ahead and join the session. Let's work together upon AFM, because ultimately JIB has made the examinations um, more, I would say they have, I won't say they are making it more difficult or something, they're just making it more detailed. So when we are making the examination more detailed, that means the person has to give more time to it. We have around 35 chapters in this particular area. Then again, the module is little big, and at the same time we have numericals as well, we have practical portion in it. So it's better that if you are looking forward to it, then kindly start a little early, so that when you start before time, then before you enter the tedious time of March or April, when you are going through the closing of the year and also the auditing period, then you are not worried about ki acha I have to cover the syllabus as well. You just have to look forward towards your revision. So I believe if you're looking forward to it, then kindly join it at this point of time itself. So what you can do is you can take up our courses and you can be there in my classes. So for that, what you can do is you can use the code Y541 and get the maximum discounts that are available. Okay, so that is something which you can do. I'll just show you the entire portion. Normally the discount would be available from at around 78%, but since there are we the weekend was there, so that up to 81% discounts are also available. So if you are looking forward to it, then kindly do not delay, and at the same time download the app as well. If you download the app now, then you get additional points because you are doing the other things, and you get coins accumulated. From the coins accumulated and the course discount, then you can get more discounts, right? And at the same time, it is also helpful in attending the class as well. Then you don't have to worry about reaching out to your nearest laptops or something else for attending the class. You can just sit with your phone and attend the class in an easy manner, right? Chaliye. Now moving on to the next question. What do the financial statements typically include. The term financial statements includes the balance sheet, profit and loss account, explanatory statements. It includes the cash flow statements and schedules, or the statement of changes in financial position. As such, na financial statement includes all of these. First of all, it is actually the sequence in which they write it. First of all, they show the balance sheet and P&L. Okay, and the explanatory statements, whatever the books of accounts they have given, the disclosures would be shown in the explanatory statements. Then cash flow statement and schedules. The cash flow statements and schedules are those in which we are covering the area of cash flows, talks about inflow and outflow, and the schedules talks about the area of the detailing of each and everything. The total of debtors, what are account receivables. They're going to be in very detailed format. We'll be talking about all these different things in the classes itself. But when we talk about schedules, and this is the explanatory details of all the accounts which are clubbed together. So if I've written one particular total, the detail of that total is shown in the schedules. So yes, this is also shown. Plus the statement of changes in financial position. Financial position, this is basically related with the area of equity. If I have put money into the business, then obviously I am worried about the position of the money in the organization. So then I would like to know who else have become a shareholder of the organization and how is it affecting our working altogether. So then the next point would be all of the above. So all of these together are a part of it. Comes the next question. Who are the users of financial statements as the just a moment. I was thinking to make a case study or something. So go ahead and now answer this question. Who are the users of the financial statements, everyone? See, there are multiple people who are the users of but within the organization, even you are using it. The person who is not a part of the organization, even they are also worried about it. You know? So when we talk about users are the people who have either invested the money or thinking to invest the money, or they have to collect tax from us. So these people are definitely worried कि अच्छा, whether their money would be recovered from the organization itself or not. So in this case, what will they do? They will try to look at the books of accounts of the organization. So in this case, can we ask the person who are the users of financial statements? Only shareholders and investors, then government authorities, shareholders, investors, business associates, then directors, banks, financial institutions, only directors and banks, and only government authorities. Acha, when we talk about the users, na, who are the users? Users can be internal, that is, who are sitting within the organization, and then the second one can be external. Internal users and external users. Internal users would include the financial statements would be be evaluated by the management, the employees. These people are always worried about it. External would include the government authorities. Government authorities is interested in knowing whether you are making any mistake or not, for the shareholders, for the purpose of investors, for the purpose of business associates. Then in case of directors, right, directors are basically internal users, so I think everything else can be fitted in the area of external users. Then banks as well as the area of financial institutions. So these are all external users, the people who are sitting outside the organization and are a bit nosy for the organization. What is the organization doing? Are they making good money or not? It is important indeed. See, if I am giving money to an organization for investment, the organization is not doing good, why would I give money to them? Rather, that would be such a troublesome thing for me ki, Arey, I've given money to them, pata nahi if the money comes back or not. So it's gonna hit my mind every now and then. So it's way better that we are working in this organization. Then the organization people would be interested in knowing, acha, whether I'll make the increment or not. Is the organization doing good or not? Shall I stay in this organization? Shall I move out? Right? So because they have their career associated. So internal users are interested in knowing the reality of the organization. Management is interested in knowing because they have to prove themselves. And external users are, they have different motives. If I am a potential user, I am like maybe in future I want to invest in this organization. So I'm a potential user, I want to know about the organization. Government authorities are interested ki, acha, is there anything illegal going on? No, it's fine then. Shareholders are interested because they are the organization itself. है ना. Investors are also interested because they are investing money into the organization. Business associates are basically the people who are associated with us. They want to know whether we are financially healthy or not. Otherwise, they will have to leave the association and think about something else. Directors, as we know, they are internal. Then comes banks are interested in knowing, because if the bank has given loan to the person, so the bank is worried about whether they will receive the money back or not. Financial institutions are definitely interested because if they are investing their money or they have given the loans, they would be worried about the same as well. So overall in this area, these are the different users who are interested in the books of accounts. The answer would be B. Okay. Government authorities, shareholders, investors, business associates, directors, banks, as well as financial institutions. Here comes the next question, everyone. What is the primary purpose of the financial statements in accounting? What is the primary purpose? To entertain users, or to communicate the financial results and performance, or to record day-to-day events, or to summarize the business transactions? See, the primary purpose of the financial statements would be to entertain the users. Um, it's not about entertainment. The primary purpose of the financial statements cannot be entertaining the people, right? Regarding their queries and everything. Then to communicate the financial results and performance, to record day-to-day active events. See, we are not talking. Achha, there is one more thing. If you'll see, there is something called event and there is something called transaction. Are these two things same? In terms of organization, in terms of English, I would say yeah, they're both same. But what if I say they are not? Events and transactions are not the same. If I talk about events, events can be stated as something in which we are having um, this is the ultimate result. Transactions are like this happened, that happened. We have different transactions happening in the business. They are transactions. When something has a result, we have a profit, we have a loss, this is my closing stock, this is my opening stock, that is my result. So there's a difference between event and results. So if I would say the crux of the entire financial statements is actually to communicate the financial results and performance. This actually includes all the other things, if you can see. Recording is covered in it because till the time you won't record, how will you tell others? You won't summarize, how will you tell others? To entertain users, the users are going to come and poke you every now and then. Get cha, what is happening in the business? Provide us the details. So, how do we do it? We communicate with them. That is the ultimate aim. So, the answer is B. Okay, here comes the next question. The next question says, what is the rules and criteria governing the recording of transactions, events in accounts known as accounting principles, financial rules, then business standards or grammar rules? If we talk about the accounting now, in accounting we have accounting principles. There is no financial rules. We do not have rules like there's a red light and you cannot cross it or something. In accountancy, see, accountancy is recording the books of accounts and everybody does it on their own, right? They have their own ways of noting it down. So in this case, one thing is absolutely clear, that they have accounting principles and they have accounting policies. Policies are like frameworks and principles are basically the conceptual way through which you can learn accountancy. Okay, so that's all about the basics. Next is, what is the purpose of systematic classification of business transactions? Why do we do it systematically? To confuse the users, obviously that won't be the point. To organize the recording, this can be the point. To discourage bookkeeping, no. To eliminate the need for financial statements, we know there is a need for financial statements, that is why we have to do it. You know, so we have to organize the data. Till the time we do not organize the data, how will we get the ultimate answer? You know. Then comes, what is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing transactions known as in accounting. First is business analysis, then we have financial management, then we have bookkeeping, and the last one is accounting. So in this case, what would be the answer? In terms of what is the art of recording, In this case, this entire definition. See, till the time it is only about recording, it is bookkeeping. When you are covering all these things, this is actually the definition of AICPA defined in this question. This is the definition of AICPA. According to them, it is an art. So then, why is it called an art? Because everybody records the things in their own manner. For example, I might be saying that, "Arey, buying this pen is not an expense for me. This is something which I use in my profession. So then, probably this is something I won't call an expense. From this, I earn." For someone, they might be buying it for the sake of it that they wanted one, and they're not even using it. For them, it's just an expense they're paying for. So obviously, people would look at things from their business perspective, from their own personal perspective. So in this case, one thing is clear, that it is an art. Everybody deals with it differently. Then comes the area of business analysis. Then we have financial management, bookkeeping, or accounting. So this one's gone, this one's eliminated, this one is also, it is D. Okay, the answer would be accounting. Then, why does accounting express transactions in terms of money? Money is more valuable than other forms of measurement. It makes recorded data more meaningful. It satisfies legal requirements. Money is the only acceptable currency in accounting. Okay, when we talk about money now, money is a legal tender through which we purchase and sell things. Na? है ना? This is the source through which we are doing all that. So if I talk about money now, money is not something which is more valuable than others, but yeah, in terms of money, I can say it becomes the basis of exchange. So it makes recorded data more meaningful. It gives meaning to the entire working there. Next question. What types of events and transactions does accounting record? Acha, we have just talked about events now and transactions. If I say I sold goods, I purchased goods, those are transactions. And when I said I sold goods, I purchased goods, and I made a profit, or by the end of the year, this is my closing stock. When I talk about the closing stock, opening stock, and all those sort of things, then I would be calling it all events regardless of nature. Only events then will be resultant would be called event. Okay, now this is about the event there. Events, all events are recorded. I won't say that. If I said that I purchased something, okay, I purchased a sunscreen for my regular usage, and I bought a can of oil for my business. So the can of oil would go into my business expense, while the sunscreen will not go. That's my personal expense, right? So all events are not recorded, regardless of nature. Only events related to the technology, only events related to the financial in nature, and only events with high monetary value. A business will record even 2 rupee transaction, because it has to. Bank charges, if they are very small in number, and then it is more in number, we'll have to record it. Then but there is one fact. I cannot record something that how are you? I'm good. Can you record being good in books of accounts? No. You can record that someone is of this age, you have got an insurance premium for that particular person. This is the amount of premium he can pay. You know, but you cannot record his nature. So in this case, one thing is sorted, that only the events that are financial in nature are recorded. And that too belonging to the business. This can be added further, that relates to the business. So the answer is only events which are financial in nature are recorded in our books of accounts. Sorry. Okay, let's continue. What does the accounting do with record of business transactions or events? Forgets about it. It cannot does that. It cannot do that, right? Then it interprets the financial data. Then it deletes them from the records, or ignores them in business decision making. When we talk about the accounting records, sorry, in this case, the answer would be what does the accounting do with recording of business transaction? It would basically interpret the financial data. Okay, it would be doing B. Okay, so that's it for the day, everyone. I hope this session was helpful for you. If it was, then don't forget to like the session, and at the same time, share the session with your peers. And at the same time, I'm just going to start my session at 7 a.m. So kindly be there at 7 a.m. for the first class of AFM. And if you find it useful, go ahead and enroll in the particular course as well, right? So let me show you. If you're looking forward to it, then where you can find it. All you need to do is go on to our area, that is our website, that is www.adda247.com. As soon as you'll reach there, you'll be able to see that we have a specific area of JIB and CIB. Click on the area of JIB and CIB. Click on the area of JIB CIB Mahapack. As you can see, the double validity is available. It is available for a very limited period of time. At this point of time, if you use the code Y541, then 81% discount is available. So you can check it out. As you can see, this is available for for if you take it for 6 months, it is available for 12 months. JIB CIB Mahapack means the entire JIB and entire CIB. That means live classes, the batches which have ended, both English medium as well as the bilingual. Test series, ebooks, all the previous videos, and even whatever batches after your batch, the multiple batches would also be coming. All those batches would also be included, plus the marathons, mini marathon, mega marathon, the Maha marathons that we conduct every this is for the examination again. Then you will be able to find it 10 plus hours of mini marathons, 5 plus hour of Maha marathon that would be available to you. Then doubt classes are also available. Practice papers we are providing. So we are providing endless things if you enroll yourself in our JIB CIB Mahapack. And if you're enrolling in the JIB CIB Mahapack, it is way too beneficial because it's not only for a limited period of time. If you buy it for 12 months, it is available for 24 months. You just have to pay 10,499 for that. And if you're buying for 6 months, it is available for 12 months, and that too at 7,499. Go ahead and check it out. You can use the code Y541 and you can apply it, and you will get it at 7,499. And if you do it through the app, then it is available at 81% discount. So kindly check it out on our website or in our app for further details. And don't forget to share the session among your peers. And at the same time, kindly join at 7 a.m. again. We are just about to start with